Looks like he died without a struggle. Maybe killed in his sleep. They took everything he had. Money, jewelry, even his boots. Someone was searching for something here. Were they out to rob him of everything he had? Or something in particular? Could it be someone was trying to get rid of something here? Let's see what you can sniff out here. Seek. Let's see what you can sniff out here. Seek. Good boy. That's my boy. Look what I've got for you. You'll love this. Look what I've got for you. You'll love this. Come along, free. Would I be right in assuming this is the encampment of Sir Erhard, Baron Bielewitz?
You must be Sir Alphonse, eh? All the way from Prague, eh?
Prague, yes, quite. But I travelled via Guren, thinking it the less hazardous route, comparatively.
Oh, aye. The roads ain't safe at all these days. There's all sorts of rabble waiting to rob unwary folk and even kill them.
Indeed, indeed, I concur. One must be wary, well, cautious even, when travelling.
Right then, but you'll have to wait a while. Sir Erhard is busy at the moment.
No matter, I shall just,
But it's easy to pass the time here. There's always a dice game going on, with nice things being wagered. I had my eye on a fine pair of gauntlets, and some old piece of jewelry.
Jewelry, you say?
That's right. Just go and see old Blaha, the fellow sitting at that table there. He can read, write, and do sums as good as any scribe, and other things, too. He keeps things in shape here a bit.
Thank you. I may well do that. Can I ask you something?
Ask away. Anything to pass the time.
You're my daughter, right?
I am. Why'd you ask?
Just curious. This is quite an interesting retreat you men have here.
You could put it that way. I ain't been here long, though. I helped them out of a tight spot and they took me with them.
Is that right? How did that happen?
Well, I was lying in wait for this wagoner, see? Because he'd been mouthing off about me, so I figured I'd take all he had for compensation. Anyway, I'm hiding there in the bushes, and I hear this wagon coming, so I jumped out to ambush him. Only it wasn't that wagoner, but some merchant. As soon as he saw me with my weapon drawn, he started screaming bloody murder, and next thing, his armed escort comes charging up and I was the one ambushed. The injustice of it.
Vexing indeed.
Aye. Anyway, they caught me and took me with them. They figured I was Sir Erhardt's spy, and they wanted me to lead them to him. Of course, I told them I didn't know what the fuck they were on about. So, while they were threatening to break me on the wheel, string me up and what have you, along comes the Baron with his merry band, and they lay into the soldiers and send them running for the hills. And ever since then, I've been riding with them.
That is quite an entertaining anecdote.
Ain't it just? If it hadn't been for me, the fellas would have run straight into a trap and it'd all be up with them. So, it's on account of me, they're still alive.
And how are things here? Do you get away much?
We ain't allowed to leave. So I've been here the whole time. I don't mind though. There's always something to pass the time. And we've got that wench.
That's all. Can I ask you something?
Ask away.
Tell me something about yourself.
Why do you want to know? You want to spread the word about what a good dice player I am?
I was just curious.
You know what they say. Curiosity killed the cat. But if you must know, they call me Berta. And I'm Sir Erhardt's right-hand man.
Berta?
Ah, you heard of me, have you? The Scourge of Vlashim. No man who felt the edge of my axe lived to tell the tale.
And why are you hiding out here?
I wouldn't call it hiding. We're just having a bit of a rest.
From what?
Things were getting a bit too hot for us. Nobody bothers us here. Just as long as we don't show our faces in Sasau.
Don't you leave the camp at all?
What are you trying to say? That we're shitting ourselves here?
No. I was just wondering if you knew what's going on around these parts.
We come across hunters now and then, or pilgrims on the road. There are charcoal burners nearby. Sometimes they pass the time of day with us. But we've got no cause to cross the river. That's too close to Sasau.
I'm so tired.
These are too small. Sorry. I traded them for food yesterday. We'll get new ones soon enough. I'll take them off the first idiot that crosses our path. With your luck, it's going to be a bit
Can I ask something?
with no shoes at all.
Oh.
Don't even say that.
Ask away.
See, I'd sooner go barefoot than have to
Who are
fight
you?
these Turkskin.
They call me Noggin.
I'm Sir Erhard's vassal.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Likewise. Sir?
Why are you hiding out here?
We're not hiding. We're just...
Well, couldn't you rest from your profession just as well in Sasau?
What's Sasau got that we don't have here?
Have you been out of the camp recently? Maybe down by the river?
Why would I? We've got an outhouse here.
Yeah. What about the others?
Why would they? There's water here, game in the woods, supplies enough. What else could a man want?
That's all I need to know. I was told I could have a game or two here until Sir Erhard has time to see me.
Aye, he's got his hands full at the moment. You must be Sir Alphonse, eh? I'm Blaha, Sir Erhard's servant. I take care of things here a bit.
Including dice? It has come to my attention that there are interesting things being wagered.
True enough, we've got a fine pair of plate gauntlets, 2 necklaces, one of them's a lovely piece, a good sharp sword, and some other things, I don't remember what. The custom here is if you want to play, you've got to wager something to join.
Do you really think it's appropriate to ask your lord's guest to pay for his own entertainment?
Since you put it that way, sir. No, perhaps not. You want to play right away, or...
No hurry. It'll wait a while. Have you got any special rules?
Nothing out of the ordinary. Just remember, we're not some bunch of dirty bandits. This is the camp of a noble knight, so no unnecessary brawls, stabbings, or such like tomfoolery. Not that I need to explain that to you, sir.
Quite. Nothing else?
Well, that also means a man might take offence at something and challenge you to a duel. Always swords, and until first blood.
Ah, very well. I shall try not to give offence.
Fucking weather, fucking tents, fucking
Can you tell me something about yourself?
What can I tell you? I can read and write a bit, and I help Sir Erhard out when he needs it. Although, I have to say, since the Baron took to robbing, there's not much work for me anymore.
And what did he do before that?
What every landed noble does. He still had some estates and income from them, only he lost it all some years ago on account of debts. So he had to find some other livelihood.
How did you find this place?
That was my doing. I heard from a scribe about some ownership feud that ended up badly for both sides. Since then, it's been left neglected.
Oh, that's a shame. No doubt it was once a fine place.
Aye, the vagaries of fortune, eh? Times are harsh and what have you. It's always been that way and always will. I wonder how many burned out, abandoned ruins will be left when Sigismund withdraws. How many folk will have no homes to return to? And how many won't be returning ever? But that's our lot in this vale of tears. There'll be no peace and quiet till the next life.
Amen to that.
I'm so hungry I can eat my boots.
Can I have a word with you?
What do you want?
What's your story? You don't look like one of them at all.
I ain't, true enough. I'm a local. I don't go raiding with them. When they're here, I just look out for them, bring them supplies and that.
And what do you do when they're not here?
Whatever's needed. But being the go-between for them that set up the ambushes pays well. and you don't have to risk your neck for it.
So, what else is there to do here?
Can you tell me something about the camp here?
This place, it's been here as long as I can remember. I used to come here as a youngster to play with my mates. Anyway, one time I had to lie low for a bit, so I came here and ran into these gentlemen who pay good coin when you bring them some wine and a bit of grub.
Why did you have to disappear?
Nothing terrible. Just that I was courting this one girl, only her old man and her brothers didn't take to me. Besides which, she was promised to some rich merchant. Once they had her married off, they forgot about me, though.
Can't drink no more today.
I'll leave you to it.
I just want to eat, sleep, and fuck.
I'd like to ask you something else.
Oh, ask away.
That's all I need to know.
Should have stayed home.
Filth and stink everywhere. Should have stayed home. I'm so hungry, I could eat my boots. Hey, who's there? What's that? Rivers of blood and bloody
I'll let you know when Sir Erhard has time for you.
Fucking weather, fucking tents, fucking camp. I've had enough of this shit.
I want to play
Just wanna
dice.
eat and sleep.
Who will be my opponent?
And fuck.
All right, good. You'll play against Noggin now. He's not the brightest, and he ain't a good loser.
I was essentially right.
You're having me on.
Nah, it's true. So now it's your turn. What did you do?
Well, I made candles for a monastery.
You lads, you made candles so the monks could shove them up their asses.
Fucking weather, fucking tents, fucking camp. I've had enough of this shit. Hungry, I can eat my boots. Just wanna sleep. Fuck. I'm so hungry I could eat my boots. No one to rob here. Fucking boring.
Fuck. I'm almost sober again.
Well, I was essentially at Bretagne, but they paid chicken, so I joined up with this one. You're having me on.
Oh, fucking sick head. Can't drink no more today.
Yeah, I'm gonna get soaked. What else is there to do here?
I gotta piss. Yeah, I'm gonna get soaked. What else is there to do here?
Sick head. Can't drink no more today.
Camp life sure ain't easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna get soaked. What else is there to do here?
Fucking weather. Fucking tents.
Fucking weather,
camp.
fucking tents,
Had enough of this
fucking
shit.
camp. I've had enough of this shit. Sure ain't easy.
Fucking sick head. I'll drink no more today.
You get any extra boots? These are too small.
Sorry, I traded them for booze yesterday. You'll get new ones soon enough.
I'll take them off the first idiot that crosses our path.
If you're lucky, it's gonna be a beggar monk with no shoes at all.
Don't even say that. Seriously, I'd sooner go barefoot than have to fight in these turf skins.
Yeah, I'm gonna get soaked. What else is there to do here?
Camp life sure ain't easy. Fuck.
What a shitty day. I need a good scrap to cheer me up.
Rivers of blood and a bloody flood.
No one to rob here. Fucking boring.
Filth and stink everywhere. Should have stayed home.
Killing, fighting, never losing, robbing,
Filth and
fucking
stink everywhere.
whores and
Should have stayed home.
boozing. Take the women, burn the village, drink, annihilate, and pillage. Burning, wrecking, making.
I'm so hungry I could eat my boots.
It is a robber's life.
What did you used to do before all this?
You wouldn't believe me.
I was essentially a black man. But they paid chicken feed. So I joined up with this lot instead.
You eccentric. You're having me on.
Nah, it's true. So now it's your turn. What did you do?
Well, I made candles for a monastery.
I've got a
You made candles so the monks could shove them up their asses. I'm so hungry I could eat my boots. What a shitty day. I need a good scrap to cheer me up.
I've got a piss. Filth and stink everywhere.
I gotta piss.
Should have stayed
I wanna
home.
eat and sleep. I'm full. Fucking sick. Rivers of blood and a bloody flood.
I've got a piss.
What a shitty day.
Good scrap.
I need a good scrap to cheer me up.
my sofa. Filth and stink everywhere. Should have stayed home.
Sick head. Can't drink no more today. Stink everywhere. Should have stayed home. What a shitty day. You wouldn't believe me.
Well, I was a sentry at Ratai, but they paid chicken feed, so I joined up with this one. No, it's true.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
I just
soaked.
want to eat.
What else is there to do here?
Candles for a monastery. What a shitty day. I need to scrap and cheer me up.
I just want to eat, sleep, and stop.
I'd like to ask you something else.
Ask away. Anything to pass the time.
Filth and stink everywhere.
You're Mladotter, right?
Should have stayed home.
I am.
Just curious. You must tell me all about it.
If you...
That's all.
No one to rob here. Fucking boring.
Filth and stink everywhere. Should have stayed. No one to rob here. Fucking boring. Oh, fucking sick head. Can't drink no more today.
I'm so hungry I could eat my boots.
I want to play dice. Who will be my opponent?
Maybe this time you'll fare better.
I'm so hungry.
You'll play Berta. He's a man, but they call him that for some reason. Damned if I know why.
Fucking weather. Fucking tense. Camp life sure ain't easy. I'd enough of this shit.
Killing, fighting, never losing, robbing, fucking whores and boozing. Take the women, burn the village. Drink, annihilate and pillage. Burning, wrecking, making strong. How sweet it is, a robber's life.
Camp life sure ain't easy. Fuck. wind up with this lot instead.
You? Essentially? You're having me on.
Nah, it's true. Tonight's your turn. What did you do before?
Well, I made candles for
Tense
honest.
fucking camp.
What?
I've had enough of this shit.
You hear that, lads? We made candles so the monks could shove them up their asses.
I just want to eat and sleep and fuck. Killing, fighting, never losing, robbing, fucking whores and boozing. Take the women, burn the village, drink, annihilate and pillage. Burning, wrecking, making strife, how sweet it is a robber's life.
No one to rob here.
Fucking weather, fucking tents, fucking camp. I've had enough of this shit. I'm so hungry, I could eat my boots. Yeah, I'm gonna get soaked. What else is there to do here? Fuck. I'm almost sober again.
Drink, annihilate, and pillage. Plundering, wrecking, making strife. What you used to do before all this?
You wouldn't believe me.
Well, I was a sentry at that time, but they paid chicken, so I joined up with this
Filth
one.
and stink everywhere. You should have stayed home.
That's true. And now it's your turn. What did you do before?
Why? I made candles for a monastery.
What? You hear that, lad? He made candles so the monks could shove them up their arses.
Rivers of blood and a bloody flood.
Oh, I'm so tired. No one to rob here. Fucking boring. I gotta piss. I'm so hungry, I could eat my boots.
What a shit day. Get a good scrap to cheer you up.
Oh,
You can go and see
I'm
yourself.
so tired.
Is he?
What's going on here, anyway? It all seems a little odd.
Haven't you ever been in the camp of a merry band of robbers?
Never quite this merry, to tell the truth.
They've got their loot, and now they want some fun. Booze, dice, and women.
Fucking boring.
I'm the only girl here. Well, they're more interested in dice, anyway. And boozing. And they're no fun at all.
Well, they seem very fond of their dice, all right.
Aye, they always play the same way. Every player bets his most valuable piece of loot, and the winner takes all. It ends in a fight most times, although it's a long time since anyone got killed over it.
I'd better watch my step then.
You do that, handsome. It'd be a shame to spoil that pretty face.
Fuck, I'm almost sober again.
I'm so tired.
I just want to eat and sleep. And fuck.
I want to play dice. Who will be my opponent?
They fell your way last time, and no mistake. You'll play against Maladota. He's a bit... well... you'll see for yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna get soaked.
I'm gonna get soaked.
What else is it?
What else is there?
I just want to eat and sleep and fuck.
Fucking weather, fucking tents, fucking camp. I've had enough of this shit.
Rivers of blood and a bloody flood. Fucking weather, fucking tents, fucking camp. I've had enough of this shit.
Fucking weather, fucking tents, fucking camp. I've had enough of this shit.
Phil, what's stink everywhere? Should have stayed home. I'm so tired.
Yeah, I'm gonna get soaked. What else is there to do here?
Killing, fighting, never losing, robbing, fucking whores and boozing. Take the women, burn the village, drink, annihilate and pillage. Burning, wrecking, making strife. How sweet is a robber's life? Rivers of blood. Fucking weather, fucking tents, fucking camp. I've had enough of this shit.
Camp life sure ain't easy. I just want to eat and sleep and fuck.
Rivers of blood and a bloody flood.
Oh, I'm so tired. Filth and stink everywhere. Should have stayed home.
Boring.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Fucking sick. Can't drink no more today.
I just want to eat and sleep and fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna get soaked. What else is there to do here? tired.
Yeah, I'm gonna get soaked. What else is there to do here? I'm so hungry I could eat.
I gotta piss.
I'd like to ask you something else.
Ask away. Anything to pass the time.
Oh,
That's all.
I'm so tired.
What a shitty day. I need a big scrap to cheer me up. Filth, stink everywhere. Shit stain.
Hey, hey! What are you playing at here?
asleep.
I have good news for you, Sir Anselm. I know who killed your friend.
Who was it?
It was Mladotta, one of the brigands.
How did you find out?
From the dice.
All right. I'll take care of it from here. And I owe you for helping me. Here, Henry, take this. I'm sorry I don't have more on me. But if you're ever in Prague, come and look me up, and I'll see you're well taken care of.
It's been a pleasure, Sir Anselm. Godspeed. I want to play dice. Who will be my opponent?
You'll have to wait a while.
The blessing of our Lord Jesus Christ upon you, Baron Belevets. I'm honored to make your acquaintance.
The pleasure is mine, sir. We haven't had any interesting visitors here for a long time, and I'm keen to hear what news you bring. And then there's the matter of our trade.
Indeed, we certainly have much to discuss, sir.
Good. And how was your journey, Sir Alphonse?
Long and somewhat fatiguing, truth be told.
Ah, would you rather put off our talks until later?
If you wouldn't mind, I would rather postpone our talks until later. The journey has left me somewhat, indispensed with.
Of course, I quite understand. Go and get some rest then. We'll meet later and thrash everything out properly.
No one to rob here.
Don't even say that. Seriously. Should have gone barefoot.
Mother of
You must be used to it, surely.
I want to play dice. Who will be my opponent?
They fell your way last time, and no mistake. Then there's Pekuna. He's a local fellow who brings stuff for us. He put up a nice necklace as his wager.
You bet.
What a shitty day. I need a good scrap to cheer me up.
I'm gonna get soaked. What else is there to do here? What did you used to do before all this?
You wouldn't believe me.
I was essentially ratted. They paid chicken fees. So I joined up with this lot instead.
You ain't sensible. You're having me on.
Nah, it's true. So now it's your turn. What did you do?
Well, when fucking handles for a month to come. What?
Yeah, that lad. He handles for the monks and shoved them up their asses.
Lord, what have I done to deserve this?
I just want to eat and sleep
How did I do?
and fuck.
Have I won?
Actually, nobody won. You and Pekuna have the same score, so you'll have to play one more game to decide the victor.
Well, let's play then.
There was a flood and a bloody flood.
I need a good scrap, Jimmy. Like it's the first thing you got. You must be used to it by now. Never get used to this. What's the hell with that? What's yourself? My granddad put a down baby in I'm so hungry. I could eat food. You must be chasing women away with a stick. Who's that? They can smell a Jew, man. Snap. Surely. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna get soaked. What else is there to do here? Yeah, I'm gonna get soaked. What else is there to do here?
Killing, fighting, never losing, robbing fucking whores and boozing. Take the women, burn the village, drink, annihilate and pillage. Burning, wrecking, making strife, until it is a robber's life.
Fucking place. Like it's the first time you got them. You must be used to it by now. I'll never get used to it. So I want you yourself once in a while. You go and do yourself. My granddad's brother drowned faith in a pond. I'm not taking him in. I only watch for the training. Like the restitutions anyway. I gotta piss. Fucking weather, fucking tents, fucking camp. I've had enough of this shit.
How did I do? Have I won?
Well now, Sir Alphonse, you took 'em all by storm. Here's the key to the prize.
Thank you kindly.
Rivers of blood and of bloody blood.
Sorry, I drowned
The chief doesn't want to see you.
I
Killing, fighting, never losing, robbing, fucking, whoring, boozing. Take the women, burn the village. Drink, annihilate, and pillage. Burning, making strife, until it is a robber's life.
Oh, so tired. No one to rob you. Fucking boring. I want to rob him. Fucking boring.
Yeah.
Hey, lad! Don't you want a little
I've
wager
got
on
something for you. I hope you won't need them, but just in case.
Thank you. Wouldn't you like to take a stroll somewhere?
I'd love to.
Listen, Teresa. There's something I ought to tell you.
What is it? What's troubling you?
I'm not quite sure how to tell you, so I'll just spit it out. So Radzig Kobyla is my father.
And King Wenceslas is my cousin. You really had me going.
No, I'm serious.
What? But, Henry, how on earth could...
I know, it was a shock for me too. It turns out Sir Radzig and my mother had some... romance. Of course, he couldn't marry a commoner.
And your father? I mean the blacksmith. God, that sounds so odd. I mean Martin.
He knew Sir Radzig from way back. Martin... Pa married her before I was born, to protect her reputation, and raise me as his own.
And Sir Radzig allowed it?
Sure. Actually, I get a feeling the whole thing was agreed between them. Sir Radzig was glad she wasn't left alone with a child.
My God, Henry, that's just... And what will that mean for you?
I honestly don't know.
You don't know?
Well, it all depends on Sir Radzig, doesn't it? As his illegitimate son, I don't have any rights as such. Well, it's not like I've suddenly become a noble like Capon. And even though Sir Radzig has publicly acknowledged me, well, sort of, it hasn't really changed anything.
And if Sir Radzig decided to make a real noble of you, would you want that?
I wouldn't. And it's never going to happen anyway.
Why not?
A bastard remains a bastard. Even if Sir Radzig never had another heir, all his property would go to the king by rights.
You might be right, but can't you imagine it? Would you still care for me, a common millmaid, if you were a nobleman?
Of course. I'll always be fond of you. Nothing will change that.
I'll remember that. I hope you won't regret those words.
No fear of that.
Home already. See you another time then.
Yeah.
Greetings. What do you need?
I've got that necklace.
Excellent news! I'm not going to ask you how you did it. Here's a reward for you. Now you can carry on with your next task. I want you to sneak the jewellery into Carolina's trunk along with this letter.
Can't I just hand them to her?
You cannot! Under no circumstances must she find out who sent them. Otherwise the whole secret admirer ploy is fucked. Oh, and by the way, Henry, watch out for the butcher. He keeps a very close eye on his daughter, and if he catches you sniffing around, well, may all the saints preserve you. Once you've delivered the things, wait a day, and then come back and see me.
God be with you.